So why God gave lightness to darkness? That's the question. The battle of light and dark. So today I got another controversial, but it's not so controversial as my other videos. Check them out if you like. You could like, share, subscribe if you want to, and have a discussion. Pass it down. Have people have discussions. Come to my channel because my channel is open to everybody. It's a free discussion. I don't ban anybody as long as you come, polite, be humble, like I always say. So we're gonna get into it. So I'm talking about why is the Bible associated with color? Because there's a lot of scriptures there talking about color, but it's about all color psychology, right? It's all in the mind. That's what I would say. It deals all in the mind. If you get stuck with it and you have a problem, you're gonna have a whole lot of issues and confusion about what you're reading. Because this Bible is not for everybody. Now, if you're reading it and you're glorified just for fun, to making people feel down and belittle them, right? What I mean by belittle them is making them feel less than you, so you can feel proud of what you're doing and have a grin in your face, like I say. It's not good because you're not teaching nobody anything. You're just being cynical about it. You're just thinking about yourself and not everybody else or the person you try to get the message to. So what I'm saying is that the Bible is being controversial on these things, like I always say, that they do things to pick on you, psychological thinking. So in the Bible, what is black, right? That's what we're going to discuss first. So black in the Bible is considered the color of sin, evil, and death. Now, why is that, right? And now to the white, right, is considered goodness, God, and eternal life, right? So why is that? Who determines these things? That the white is good, God, and eternal life, and if you fall in the black, it's considered sin, evil, and death. So that's why I'm not into this book. But this book, brings people to have, conversation of, I would say, ignorance. You could say if you don't have the information of the knowledge and how to go about it, instead of you get bigger and you're never going to find information why this book was made like this, right? I guess it should keep passing down generations of fallings and fallouts and grief, and glorifying one thing and not the other. Well, I said these big words, but sometimes I get tired of breaking down the meaning. So today you have to figure it out, because I'm not gonna break down the definition all the time, because we're just trying to figure out why there's so many color verses in the Bible. Why they got to bring it about color? Why can't they just bring it about, bringing everybody happiness, instead of bringing everybody, into anger, depression, and things like that? So I'm gonna read from articles, because I don't like to bring up my own theory and my own definitions, right? Like I always say, it's my humble opinion. Your opinion, what you think is right for yourself, or what you like, or whatever facts you have, you bring it out. So I'm just gonna see, because I put so many stuff here that I don't want to skip. So here an article I have, it says, what color is sin in the Bible, right? What color is sin in the Bible? This is what it says. Black was the color of sin, evil, and death, and white was the symbol of goodness, God, and eternal life. See what it's saying? It's saying was, so either black was sin before, but now it's not. And then it's saying white was goodness, God, and eternal life. So he was saying, so before white was good, God, and eternal life. That means that's before. Now white is bad, and black should be good. So what's the problem with that? Right, that's what I'm trying to find out. So if you know something, bring it out so we can discuss it. In the proper manner. We want to bigger on each other and argue and say slang words, bring it out and in words so everybody can understand, so everybody can have feedbacks. Don't show your ignorance, because the ignorance is just gonna make it look bad. Whether you like it or not. I subscribe to the brothers that are humble and trying to change people, but if they're bickering and trying to belittle people, I usually change the channel because I'm not into that, because nobody has perfection on this. So that's my own taking. And the color psychology, how color meaning affects you and your brand. So if you behave according to your color, that's how people are going to judge you. So if you're a black person behaving in ignorance, they're going to treat you, like you are, ignorance, not knowing nothing, no knowledge. You can't get information. Basically, they're going to say you dumb. Rather than hear you or not, they're just going to laugh at you and walk away. So that's why you got to watch yourself, the way you conduct yourself. So let's get another one. So I'm going to read that one. That one. Towards color show. All right. What does it mean when someone thinks of you as white? Your constant choice of white over the color shows your confidence in yourself, your openness, fearfulness, and your strive for perfection. White cannot hide imperfection like black can. You believe that? It's saying that white can hide their imperfection just because they're white, but black cannot hide their imperfection because they're black. Now, who comes up with these things? How could the Bible talks like this? That's why I said that the Bible has been so tampered with and also revised that you cannot put your hopes on this thing because it contradicts itself all the time. So that means you pick up pages that's going to benefit you but not the other person. So that's my take on that. You got to figure it out what you like and what you don't, what's true and what's not. Right? So it says white cannot hide imperfection. So if you are wearing white, you are usually perceived as a very open, sincere, and brave person. So what's that? Just because you wear white, you're a very open person, a sincere person. But if you wear black, you're not sincere and an open person. See what it means? It's choosing people. So how can the Bible choose people? That means we're never gonna get along if we have a Bible made like this, that you have to make a choice between who you should be and who should you like. The earth is only one, and we're all living in one earth, just as we live on the other side of the planet somewhere. Well, it's not on the planet, the same earth. And we got to go by that way. We're going to be in a lot of trouble. So this is saying also about black. Black is associated with power, fear, mystery, strength, authority, elegance. I guess you still could be a sinner, still be an elegance. Formality. Formality means the way you conduct yourself, right? You could the way you behave. You know, rather you sin or not. Even if you do good while you in being black, you still a sinner because black is associated with sin. So no matter what you do, you're not gonna get out of it. Black is sin, and white is goodness, God, and righteousness, right? So it's crazy, right? It's also, it says, it's a death, evil, and aggression, authority, rebellious, and sophistication. That's black. As you could be all that and still be the. So let's see. So, what color is sin in the Bible? Black was the color of sin, evil, and death, and white was the symbol of goodness, God, and eternal life. See, so white is considered goodness, God, and eternal life. So they're saying, even if the person is white, no matter what he does, he still considers to be goodness, God, and eternal life. You know, purity and cleanliness. Rather, he could be evil, but he still could have eternal life because he falls in the white color spectrum of the Bible. You know, so that's why I have a problem with the Bible. That's why I don't consider no religion and no faith in these things. Although I believe certain things because it deals with facts, but all the other things is just a myth, and I talk about that already. You know, so that's why you call me a Gentile or heathen. It don't matter to me. But if you think I'm wrong, you know, prove me wrong. That's all I'm saying. If you're not, you still could come and have a discussion because we like to know what you know. That's why I say this channel is for educational reasons and wisdom and knowledge. That's it. So as you have that, you're welcome to come in and discuss that. What else I could find here that could say something? So, the other thing, but it was not really important to this channel, though. Okay, let's read about this. Meaning of the color white in the Bible. What is the meaning of white in the Bible? Why is it considered the color of prophecy? This color is the presence of all the light in the visual spectrum. When it enters our eyes, it simulates all that our cone cells that God made light sensitive. Snow and clouds appear white because almost all the light from the sun is reflected by water. With only a small amount of visible spectrum observed. White in the Bible and today's society is typically associated with purity, things that are good, it notches honesty and cleanliness. See how this Bible, how can a Bible speak like that? But I don't know if it's just talking about a color like in crayon paper or actual person. It doesn't mention persons, I think, right? Because just say color. Color associated with white in the Bible. It don't actually say person and things like that, you know. It just, that's what it says. Also, here it says, the choice of white over other colors shows your confidence in yourself, your openness, fearfulness, and your striving for perfection. White cannot hide imperfection. like black can. So if you are wearing white, you are usually perceived as very open, sincere, and brave person. So I think it's not talking about a white person. I think it's talking about the colors you wear. So I guess the Israelites are either right or they're wrong, because I think the Bible, well, as I read right now, it's talking about the colors you wear and not the color of your skin. But the Israelites always associate the Caucasians white, and they consider them the evil ones and the evildoers. But since they sin, the Israelites say since they sin, they're being punished. And the whites that are pure and they believe that they have eternal purity, I guess the whites believe whether they sin or not, they still gonna have eternal life in heaven. So, it's up to you mentally and psychologically how you take this information in. So I think it's got nothing to do with sin, because sin was in the beginning since the earth was made. So we have no control of that. But if anybody could clear it out and collaborate, right? And collaborate, and come together, elaborate me to speak on it. Because I'm talking definitions, so you gotta know these things. So with that, I'm gonna let you go and you think about that, and we want to see what you got. So bring it out, or just pass it down, share it, subscribe, whatever you think, like, so we could have a discussion. What does the black mean in the Bible, and what does white mean in the Bible for you? And with that, I'll let you go.